Hi guys, good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Lip and it's so nice to meet you. You guys can see my bag in the background and that's because yes, I'm traveling today. I know, right? Like taking my first trip ever and it's a solo trip and like there's just so much about this trip. But anyway, I'm going to Lithuania. So this is my first ever Schengen visa and I'm going to Lithuania and I'm quite excited about this trip as you can tell from all the smiling. Yeah, so I'm going to Lithuania, guys. So guys, let's go. I'll see you guys. And Lithuania. Yes, I don't have any connection for some reason and I don't know, I'm unable to connect to the airport's Wi-Fi. So let me try and do that and then get a taxi to my hotel and I'll talk to you guys, yeah? We are here now. Let me just do a quick room tour and then get settled. There's a lot of green. There's anywhere so loud on the website. So I just have this little sort of wardrobe, I guess. And there's a mirror here for you guys to see my tired face. There's one. It's really nothing much. There's a bed here. Up here, there's a little frame, the band lamp, and yeah, this thing that I saw on the website. Let's see the bathroom now. Sink area, typical. There's a hair dryer here, and a big, beautiful mirror here, and then a shower and bath. So I didn't know what was into the yeah, so that's just about it. Some towels, some more towels. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's the room, guys. Nothing much. Guys. Yes, today's the first day. I just arrived. I don't think I'm going to be really doing anything today. Let me just settle down, get some rest, and then I'll find out from the guys at the reception if there are any interesting things to do at night here. Most likely I'll stay indoors. I've booked some day tours, like some walking tours for tomorrow and the day after. So I think I'll probably get some rest and then yeah, do some stuff and do like the proper touristy stuff tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys like whenever I pick up the camera again. Bye. Hi guys, so it's about 7:16 now. I realized that the time here is like 2 hours ahead of the time in Ghana or in UK right now. So yeah, we're about to have dinner. I ordered a pasta and just a glass of juice. So when it comes, I'll show you guys. I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Bye.
The next day.
Hi guys, good morning. Good morning. It's the next day, and I booked the walking tour of the old town today. It starts at 10:30 and it's 9:30 now. I want to use like their buses and see how the transportation and everything is around here. So I think the bus will leave at like 9:40. So I'm just getting ready to leave and go and try and find a bus stop and figure my way around the city. So I just thought to pop in and say good morning, and I already had breakfast. I'm going to insert it. I liked most of the things that I took. I just decided to take a little bit of everything and then try it. And yeah, I'm quite full. I'm happy. The breakfast was good. So you're about to head out. Yes, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't get lost. I think I'm almost at where we're supposed to meet up for the start of the tour. I'll show you guys around. I think this is the cathedral square. Oh, you guys can't really see because of the trees. Yeah, I think that's it. You're supposed to meet at some statue. Yeah, I think that's the statue over there. So I didn't get lost. I didn't get lost. Anyway, one tip. I think Google Maps is really helpful. So if you just go anywhere, you don't know anything, like you're unfamiliar with everything, just go to Google Maps. It will save your life. Anyway, guys, we're in Vilnius.
A wolf in his dream, howling as loud as 100 wolves. Back then, Lithuania was a pagan country. Keep in mind that Lithuania was the last pagan country to be Christian in Europe. So our Grand Duke decided to consult a pagan priest who interpreted his dream this way. A city had to be built. And not a simple city, but a capital city. So our Grand Duke started building our city and gave the city the name of Vilna. Vilna, because of the river Vilnia, you see, that flew approximately at the place where the road is. Yeah, so Vilnia River, Vilna City. So back then it looked like a small island. Yes, good for protection. Yes, in the 19th century the flow of the river was changed. Right now we have it partly underground, and we're going to see it on our way. So according to the legend, our Grand Duke started building our city with the upper castle, and which is on the top of the hill. We see it looks rather strange. Yes, in some places it's grassy, in some places it's rocky. The thing is that originally there were no trees. Yes, good for protection, right? Roll stands, and the upper floor is classicism. I will tell you more. There's the underground floor, which is of the old Baltic style. So one building, 4 architectural styles. So any idea what it can tell about Lithuanians? One building, 4 architectural styles. All ideas are good ideas. Yeah. Some people say, oh, they're very slow to build. Oh, they can't make up their minds. Yeah. So, but the thing is, they are starting from the 13th century. Vilnius was a relatively big city because it was built close to some merchant routes, and of course it was attacked, destroyed, set on fire a lot of times. And whenever it was rebuilt in a style popular back then. So this type of architecture is rather typical for Vilnius, one building a lot of architectural styles. So I'd say the second most beautiful palace in the city after the Grand Dukes of Lithuania. This is why it had a very controversial history. This is why all the invaders wanted to make this palace their residence. So it was a residence of Tsar Pavel I, Napoleon Bonaparte, French King Louis XVIII, General Gubernator Kutuzov and Muravyov. At the time, he was residing in this palace for 3 days only, and one morning he heard a cry. Somebody was crying. He realized that Jewish people were crying. He asked them, why are you crying? They said, our temple was destroyed. Napoleon Bonaparte said, no way, my people, they couldn't destroy your temple. Jewish people said, our temple was destroyed 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem. So this is where Napoleon Bonaparte said his famous words. A nation that remembers its history will have future. So keep in mind that Jews, they formed a vast percentage of the population of Vilnius city. For instance, in the 19th century, 40% of Vilnius citizens were Jews. Just before the Second World War, 30% of Vilnius citizens were Jews. Vilnius was always called a multinational city. Here lived more than 10 different confessions. Real Lithuanians, they didn't live in the city. They lived outside the city. They were farmers. Here mainly lived merchants of different nationalities. Talk about today. Approximately 85.5% of the citizens of Lithuania consider themselves to be Lithuanians. We have 6% of Polish, 5% of Russian, and 1.2 Belarusian around the city. Later on, they were prohibited to live this street up and that street up. And it seems that Jews were invited to Lithuania by our Grand Duke Gediminas, the one on at the horse, right? He wanted to boost the economy. We learned Lithuanians were farmers, we needed merchants. So lots of them, they fled here, especially having in mind that, Jews were blamed of starting the Black Death everywhere around Europe back then. Yes, and the god of gods is Panja. And this is goddess Medina. In paganism, she was a goddess of forest and hunt. She rides a bear, not by chance. In paganism, a bear was a saint animal. The first thing after building a house was letting a bear enter it.
Wow.
Yes? Right now, some people believe that it's not a bear, but a cat that has to enter a house first. Yes, it's a good omen. Yeah. So finally, Lithuania got Christians. It was a very hard task to Christian Lithuania. There were a lot of trials. People resisted a lot. But finally, one of our Grand Dukes, Jogaila, had to become a king of Poland, had to marry a Polish princess Jadwiga, and one of the conditions was to Christian Lithuania. It was all about the territorial and religious influence. So our Grand Duke took some Polish priests and went on a christening tour. But people... The castle still, the oldest street of Vilnius, logically it leads to both our castles. Yes, this city of Baroque architecture, and in front of you is Saint Mary's Church of Consolation. The Republic of Užupis. Upės means behind the river. Yeah, behind the river. Užupis, behind the river. It's not a fake republic, it's a real republic, as long as it has everything a real republic can have. The prime minister, the president, of course, the prime minister, lots of ambassadors, constitution, Independence Day. It even had an army, 12 people, but they decided to be pacifist, and they decided to get rid of the army. They have their own currency, it's called Euro Užas. 1 euro Užas is 1 pint of beer, used on the Independence Day only, the 1st of April, the Fool's Day. Announced the independence in 1997, and right now when being in the Republic, you have to follow the signs. Right? A smile is your visa, right? You shouldn't hurry, stay artistic, and there is a joke, if you don't follow those 3 signs, the locals have a right to throw you in the river, right? So keep smiling, we are crossing the border of the Republic.
Okay. Keep smiling.
Over here produce some pieces of art. We see lots of different sculptures over here, and this sculpture attracts our attention most of all. The question arises, who's that? Who's that? In the world. He's wearing a parachute because he descended from the sky. Yes? Wow. And in this area, paintings can move as well. Come and look in my mobile. I'm going to show you 3 moving paintings. Yes? Yeah, so rather cool. There's a map. You can start reality.in on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Although some of my tourists, they tried to download it and something went wrong, so I'm not sure what's. But it's.
Constitution.
Flaming Gothic style. 33 different shapes of clay brick were used to build it. There is a famous legend about this church that tells that Napoleon Bonaparte loved this church that much that he wanted to carry it on his farm to France. But the reality was slightly different. Napoleon didn't come to Lithuania for sightseeing. What he did, he gave this church to his army that fully destroyed the interior of the church. So if you think, I like this church, I want to see what's inside, you're not going to be surprised with the interior. One more church next to it, it's called St. Bernardine's Church. And that church is called to be beautiful from the inside, ugly from the outside. So if you want to visit a church, visit that church. Yes? The bell tower was built in a totally different age in the 19th century to fit borscht, called borscht. Ukrainian is hot, Lithuanian is called beetroot, sour cream, cucumber and egg. Yes? Rye bread, black bread is our traditional bread. White bread was brought by Italian, and this is a typical snack, fried bread with cheese and garlic. Yes, and then ceppeline. Ceppeline, it's a mashed potato with minced pork meat inside. Portions are huge. Try half of a portion at first. And yeah, how to catch a Lithuanian, make ceppeline, make a trap and try to catch it. Yeah, so anything potato and pork is traditional Lithuanian. This one is rather interesting. It's called vėdarai. It's a large intestine stuffed with grated potatoes. One of the local restaurants, they probably got tired of explaining what the dish was to tourists, and they decided to leave a translation on the menu. You know how they translated this dish? Shit out, potatoes in. I'm not sure in general whether they do a lot of business, whether they sell a lot of it. But if you dare, you can try it, yes. And this one is skilandis. It's a traditional Lithuanian sausage, made of pork again. Lithuanian parmesan. We stole the recipe from Italians, produced our own, yes. And this is our cake, shakotis. Buy the one with butter. Over there you can see it in the window, over there how it originally looks like. Yeah, so shakotis. Yes, and then sweets. You can bring back home Vilnius sostinės. The red ones include alcohol. Talk about alcohol. Keep in mind that before pandemic, Lithuanians were recognized to be alcoholics #1 in the world. We have to be good at something, right? so this
Interesting. Hello. Yeah. Thank you. here at Ethnovara. I hope I pronounced it right. But I'm about to try like traditional Lithuanian food. So when it comes, I'll show you guys and I'll let you guys know how it tastes as well. I saw a lot of videos where people had this cold beetroot soup, so I just want to try it. I hope I like it. And I also got the potato dumplings. These ones, yeah, so I'll show you guys. Grape juice and water. My soup cake. Potatoes. Yes, I'm about to try this. This has changed taste for more time.
Tiesiog sąskaitą jūs gausit vieną ir tą pačią.
Yes, that's an extra movie. So guys, I thought my day had ended, but I decided to do one more adventurous thing. It's kind of crazy because I'm about to climb this hill that looks like a mountain. But the lady at the tourist information office assured me that it's not that high, so I won't get too tired. I'm going to attempt to take her word for it. I'll show you guys right now. You guys will see. I want to climb and go out to the Gediminas Tower. We heard about it this morning. I don't know if I recorded that part, but yeah, it was part of a castle that was built by the Duke Gediminas of Lithuania. I mean, so that's it. It looks kind of like intimidating, but she said, "Oh, don't worry, it's not too high. You won't get too tired. You can climb up." So that's what we're going to try to do. Okay guys, so I found an entrance that was open, so we're going to climb it. You guys, all I can say is the lady lied to me. Ask me why I'm literally out of breath trying to get here. But you guys, let's talk about the view. What? No, like coming up here, you realize no, it's literally worth it. Oh, it's worth all the calories burnt and then the short of breath moments. This is beautiful, guys, and I'm not even like at the peak. Wow. This is Vilnius, guys. There's actually like a machine that brings people up. I don't know if you guys can see it down there. I think it costs €1 one way. Yeah, 2-way ticket is €2. And you already walked up here, so I might as well walk down. This is the view from the other side. So beautiful. That's the tower itself. I think it costs about £6 to go in, but I think I saw that for students is £3. I don't know if you can see, but that's the hill of the 3 crosses on the other side. I might just get adventurous and go climb that one too. Hi guys, so back to the room. I came across like a supermarket, grocery store kind of. Yeah, it's not really a grocery store because they sell almost everything. Actually, I was looking for an adapter because I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I mentioned, but the type of sockets they have here is not the same as what we have in the UK or in Ghana. So I need an adapter to be able to charge my devices, and I thought I could get one there. I went in, looked around, but I couldn't find one. But I found some other things because, you know, I just had to spend money, I guess. So yeah, I've heard about this fried bread. That's like a famous snack of Lithuania. So when I saw it, I decided to try. I took the one with raisins. So yeah, this is how it looks. I'm going to try it and let you guys know how I feel about it. And I also grabbed like a drink. I got this mojito and some other snacks. This looked like cookies, and then sorry, I got this. I think our tour guide mentioned that we should try this, or if not this, some other type of Lithuanian chocolatey snack, I guess. So I saw this, it had Vilnius on it, so I thought, yeah, I just picked it up. I've already had some and it's good. Oh yes, I'm trying the fried bread, and I don't know how to describe it. It tastes like bread that has been fried. It kind of tastes like toast, but like toast that everything is like toasted. Did you get it? Not like this. Like everything is toasted. Yeah. It's I don't know why I'm talking with food, my mom. I think it's an interesting concept. It's it's unique, I guess, to Lithuania. Fried bread. If you guys come here, you should try it. It's actually okay. It's quite good.
The next day.
Guys, this is Thursday, and I'm trying to get an adapter to be able to charge my devices because I thought I could do without it, but it's not possible. It's not sustainable. I've been charging my phone at the reception, but I need to charge my laptop because I need to use my laptop. So here I am in the mall walking around. I went to the electric market, but they didn't have one. But the guy directed me somewhere. So I'm talking to you guys and you guys cannot even see me. So I'm going to look for one. Guys, I finally found some. I'm so happy. Now the shop is huge. I'm just going to look around and see what else I can find. Although I don't really need anything. Hi you guys. So I was supposed to have another tour today at 3 p.m. right? But then I have a meeting that's going to be clashing with it, so it means that I'll not be able to make that tour. And like the meeting is important, so I cannot miss it. So yeah, I I basically had just 2 days, like 2 full days in this country, and now I couldn't even really do much on today because of like this meeting and everything. But anyway, yesterday was still fun. I still got a lot of content that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I visited most of the places I wanted to see anyway. I wanted to take a day trip today to Trakai, but I couldn't do that. Maybe I'll get like another time and come back here and do some more stuff. But yeah, for this trip I couldn't do much. Anyway, it was also supposed to be like a break for me to also get some rest. So it's alright. At least today I had a good rest and all that. So no worries. I got the adapter because my laptop is off and I need it for the meeting. So I'm going to charge it now and I'll talk to you guys later, yeah? Bye.
The next day.
Now the sun is gone. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. As you can tell, we are back in the UK. I'm back in my room. So I just wanted to come on here and close the vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed my holiday. And the usual, please like this video, leave a comment, and if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.